Okay, we're ready for the new level of macrobiotics through this drawing that I did based off an Indonesian teacher that I studied under, and also off some Hopi mythology with the symbolism involved in here. The portal of the earth was up here. Here's the moon, the stars, the sun over here. These are all represented in the Hopi mythology by this symbol here. Up here you have a question mark, a broken question mark, which means it's unanswered, and then the completion, which is an infinity symbol. So when we ask that question, what we do according to other tribal cultures is we descend into the earth, and through these portals that we already explained, right, down here to this infinity symbol. There's 3 of these portals in the studying that I've been doing on the drawings. But when we make this decision process, back to the infinity symbol again, we make this dissension according to the decision. We go all the way down here and harmonize ourselves with nature through the ocean, the illumination of land again by the sun up here. So through the ocean, the oceanic foods, the seaweeds, the vegetables and the whole grains that they eat, and promoting digestion through the fermented soybeans and the miso soup and whatnot. So this is the macrobiotic way of restoring our relationship with natural law through cooking and eating the proper foods. And we need to cook them properly. There's a spontaneity and a creativism that is very, improvisational in true Japanese culinary art, which is what I'm seeing to be like the foundation that really makes sense to me to explain culinary art and to actually be able to do it with spontaneous ingredients that you gather together that complement that dualistic reality of, salty, sweet, hard, soft, hard, cold, whatever. So that dualistic, nature that happens in the world happens in our body as well, and we need to control and regulate that in order to have, have the health that we desire. So it's really interesting because it's simple, but it's very complex at the same time, because you're not doing something that's orthodox in the cooking community, especially with these cooking shows and whatnot that just promote, how can I spend $24 in a day at this city eating? It's like, should that be the main concern, or what you're putting into your mouth? Or, putting all this pressure on these chefs and the Iron Chef, where, these guys are just putting all that stress into the food. And the food originally was about family and government being the center, the kitchen. People got together and ate these whole grains and these legumes and these vegetables. And, so it seems like culture perpetuates through eating the right foods and having family. That's what happened before wars started entering into the picture. We were trading and growing our own food in different ways. Permaculture, organic, horticulture. There's a lot of different ways to hydroponically grow, but right now I think it's important to stay with the foundation, so we come into alignment to a point right here, and this is the symbol for the Hopi, the complete human. You see that circle with the cross in it? Okay, so this arrow is pointing to that balance that is also in the skeletal understanding of this body here that we have already shown in the drawings, leading to infinity again. So it shows that when we make this conscious decision to be or not to be, in alignment with the natural flow of the universe through eating and properly cooking foods, then we make that decision and that dissension and that harmonious uh, placement of ourselves into this cycle that is conducive to longevity. So this has to do with living a long, healthy life, not just a long life.